What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine for those of you that are new here, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a chit chat while I try some new makeup products that I have for you guys. I don't have a lot. I have just like a couple of products that I wanted to try out and just kind of just relax and just talk to the camera while I'm doing that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Just feel like I needed to make this disclaimer. I do not work at Hooters. Nothing wrong with that if you do or anything like that. I just don't work there because every time I wear this, I feel like people ask me if I work there. It's just like a cute little vibe. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Let me put my hair, I think I'm gonna put my hair back. We're gonna go ahead and go in with the primer. I've tried this primer before, but this is actually the pink version. So this is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with the 4% niacinamide. I don't know how you say that, but. And I've tried this primer before, the blue one. The blue one is good. I think the blue one is mainly for like keeping your makeup like stay more in place. And so is this one, but I think this one, let me see, hold up. Let me just put this on real quick. This one helps even skin tone. So this one is supposedly more for like evening skin tone. So let's see how it does. I mean, I really like the blue one. When I went to Target to go get it, they didn't have the blue one. They only had the pink one. So that's why I had to get this one. And let's go ahead and do eyebrows per usual. Our lovely L'Oreal brow stylist, like honestly, I'm actually gonna put my hair back like this, how I normally do, because anytime I'm doing my hair, it just gets in the way, so it looks a little weird, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm gonna do that, and I'm still doing my brows. Honestly, I need to go get my eyebrows threaded because they are looking bushy again. And whenever they're like really thick like this, it's kind of hard to do them, like outline them and stuff like that. Then we're gonna go ahead and go in with the NYX, the brow glue. And I'm honestly coming to the end of this. I don't think I'm gonna repurchase that one. I think I'm gonna try a new one. I've been really into like trying new makeup products because I want to do like more videos for you guys. Anytime I run out of like some makeup product like that, I'll use that so that I can go and buy it so I can try something new so I can show you guys in an upcoming video. Okay, and then lately what I have been doing is I used to love carving my brows out when I would do my makeup, but I don't have like you know, like those like jar concealers what most people use to like carve out their brows. I don't have one of those. So what I've been doing is I've been using my e.l.f. like the hydrating camo concealer that I normally use for like my under eye and stuff like that. I've been using that to carve out my brows, so we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna do that. Just start applying that under my eye. Like I said, this one's not amazing. Obviously I like the other concealers better to carve my brows, but I mean, it does its job. It's not too bad. But I basically just like blend it out, and then I blend it into like my eyelid as well. And it just kind of evens out the color on my eyelid so that it is not as like, when I'm putting on like eyeshadow, it like has more of like a balanced color, I guess. Okie dokie. So now that I've blended that out, we can go ahead and go in with eyeshadow. So this is actually not a new makeup product, but I was looking in my collection and I had this product and I was like, dude, I haven't used this in a long time and I've barely gotten any use out of it. So I was like, I might as well use it in this video and kind of get some use out of it. So this is the Profusion Eye and Cheek palette, and it has 18 shadows, and then it has some, I want to say it has like 2 highlighters and about 4 blushes. Looks like this on the outside. And I actually got this at DD's discount for like $7 or something like that. And it came with like a eyeshadow brush and everything. But look at how pretty these are. So it's actually really, really pretty. I like that it has a lot of nudes and stuff like that. Because lately I've just been doing like a really like simple ass eye look. But let's go ahead and do some pretty colors. I think I'm gonna go in with this color Honest. So I'm gonna go in with this like brown right here. Honestly, sometimes I'd be doing like my makeup for you guys like on here just to like film YouTube tutorials and stuff like that because I like doing this. This is like my hobby. It's like pretty fun for me. But then I just like literally stay at home with a full face of fucking makeup and like I don't even go anywhere. Does anybody else do that? Or is that just me? Or sometimes I'm like be home and I just be practicing like random eye looks and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this and this. But for Halloween time, I want to do like I don't know, like I want to do more like Halloween inspired like makeup, or like Halloween makeup, or like Halloween eyeshadow looks or something like that, let me know. I know that like takes a lot longer to do though, so I have to figure it out with my camera, just because my camera, like I told you guys, sometimes it freaking overheats and it's annoying to like try and film longer content. But I'm actually really want to do that, and I wanted to start to look like on Pinterest and stuff like that for like inspiration of like maybe some looks that I would want to try out and stuff like that. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think. If you guys think that's a good, like you guys would be interested in seeing that. Everything that I've literally learned about makeup is like self-taught, or like I've learned it from watching other people on YouTube. I would still consider myself like a pretty beginner-ish when it comes to makeup techniques and stuff like that. So I thought it would be cool, like somebody like me showing you guys, you know, maybe if you guys are trying to learn too and you guys are on like the same level. Okay, I like that the colors are pigmented. There's not a lot of fallout, which I like, because sometimes with like some brands there's a lot of like fallout, but these are not good. Like I feel like sometimes the drugstore brands can have a lot of fallout. Not all of them, like I said, but some of them do. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and go in with this color. This color is Cookie. And I like it. I don't want to go like too aggressively dark, just because like I was telling you guys, I don't really wear like really crazy eye looks right now. And then right now I'm actually, after this, I'm gonna go to Costco to get some groceries. We're gonna go to La Lavanderia, the laundry place. So that's cute though. It's a nice little like brown smoky eye. It like makes me miss when I used to do like these like really brown like smoky eyes. Okay, I actually really like that. And I think I'm gonna wet my like brush a little bit, but I'm gonna go in with just wet it a little bit. And I think I want to do, y'all know me, I love the glitter, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of the glitter. This color is called Antique, and it's like a golden shimmer color. Ooh, that's pretty. At least with the wet part of the brush, it like goes on really nicely. It's not like anything where like it's a lot of fallout, because the glitters can be sometimes really tricky. No, it's really pigmented. I actually really like this. Profusion, a lot of people sleep on Profusion, but Profusion is actually really, really good. Okay, I think that's good for the eye look. I like it. It's pretty. Not too crazy, but not too like boom. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the next item. Oh no. So I actually had that one, but I was actually supposed to show you guys also this primer, but I forgot about it. So I wonder what happens if I put it on top. Let's try and do that. Let's try and put this primer on top. So this is the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. And I have tried the one that's like in this container. This one, I have this one, but I'll be honest, I didn't really see a difference. I didn't really like it. I felt like it really did nothing to my skin. Let's try this one. However, I am gonna need to let it like set a little bit. Okay, the consistency is definitely different because it's liquid. So let me go ahead and just add this onto here, and then I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then I'll come back to the camera. All right, I am back, guys. Now that the primer has sat a little bit, I don't see much of a difference in terms of pores, but we'll see once I add the foundation if I can see the difference. For foundation, I'm gonna be trying out this e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I think this is foundation, right? I'm pretty sure this is foundation. Let's hope it is. In the color Fair Light Shade 2. Honestly, there wasn't a lot of color selections at Target when I went to go buy this, so I'm hoping that this is my color, but just looking at it, I don't know if it is my color. Y'all know that I suck at color matching myself. What are you guys' tips and tricks? How do you guys color match yourselves like adequately? Ooh, first of all, look at this freaking applicator. This is like a freaking, like the applicator from the concealer that I love. I'm so obsessed. Okay. I don't know how much I should put. Should I put like 2? I usually put a lot because we gotta cover that acne, but I'm like, let's put 3, and then I like literally slathered my whole face with it. Let's just do that and see what happens. And then I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild sponge. This has literally, I forgot that I had this, and I've been using this lately and I love it. It is definitely not a lot of coverage. I don't know, I feel like I like my foundations to have a lot more coverage, and I'm not really feeling the coverage. However, I will say the shade, I think that the shade is actually my shade because it doesn't look like far from my shade. But this says that it's infused, wear alone, under or over makeup. Oh, okay. Or mixed with foundation or as a highlighter. Okay, so there's like, I guess, different functions where this, if anyone has tried this, let me know what you use it as. It is definitely, which is my fault because I mean it says that on the packaging, but it is glowy. But remember, I am a very oily girl, so the glowy parts are not really something I strive for. Like I would love to have like a nice cute dewy face, but I'm just so oily that it doesn't look cute and dewy. It looks like a freaking oil pan, Like it just looks gross. But if you are not somebody who is super oily, I think this foundation, you might actually really like this foundation. I like the applicator though. Love, love, love the applicator. And who knows, right now, maybe when I go in with a translucent powder, it might look a lot better actually. Yeah, it's like weird because it's like not super full coverage. Like I like it, but it's really glowy. It's just so glowy. So this is, I mean, it honestly says what it is. It says Halo Liquid Flow, Halo, I cannot talk. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So yeah, if you like things that are glowy, this is definitely gonna do it for you. This is just not the best for my oily skin. I feel like it's just making it look more oily. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt your video, but I just wanted to ask you guys, are you guys subscribed to this channel or are you just watching? Because if you're just watching, cool, thank you, I appreciate you so much. But I would love if you would show your love and support by subscribing to this channel by hitting that big red subscribe button at the bottom. Thank you guys, bye. But I love the packaging. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with e.l.f. e.l.f., like, to me, e.l.f. is probably like, I would probably say it's probably my favorite brand from the drugstore. I feel like they've leveled up so much and their products are such good quality. Like people slept on e.l.f. for the longest time, but e.l.f. is literally like such good quality, and the price, you can just not compete with that. So I'm always down to try their products. Even if like I don't like them, like once I've tried them, I still think that they have so many good quality products. Like this is not bad. This, like I said, this is not a bad product. It's just not the best for my skin type and the type of look that I like to go for. It's just overwhelmingly overwhelmingly glowy, and for an oily person, it's not the best. But it's beautiful. It's honestly a beautiful foundation. If you don't have oily skin, I think you're really gonna love this. Or if you do have oily skin and you try this, let me know how you use it. Maybe I'm using it, maybe I need to try it a different way. It's really glowy, as you can see, and I just don't like the amount of shine. But in terms of the primer with the pores, I don't really feel like the primer, I need to try the primer a couple more times, but right now I'm not really seeing that it's helping too much with the pores. The putty that I used, like I said, I didn't think I was gonna like it anyways because I've used the e.l.f. like the original like putty primer, and I didn't like that primer originally. So I was going in with kind of, I guess, high hope, like low hopes, I guess. So now that we're gonna do that, we're gonna go ahead and go in with the concealer. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in Satin Finish. And y'all know I love this freaking concealer. I'm just gonna put some under my eye right now. I'm not gonna go in like on my full face and stuff like that just because I'm not really going out. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and then we will go in and blend it out. So I used to go in with my concealer and blend it. I used to like blend it with my sponge, but lately I have been grabbing a brush and I've been blending it with my brush and then going in with the sponge, and chef's kiss, guys. You guys need like a good concealer brush, and honestly, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. So I usually go in with that one and then I go in with another like BH Cosmetics. I would show you guys the brushes, but as you can see, they're freaking nasty. So I did want to talk about something a little bit. Like I've been kind of, not gonna lie, I've kind of been struggling a little bit with my mental health lately. I don't know, I've just been feeling like kind of, I don't know if you guys ever feel this way, but you ever feel like you kind of did a lot in your like, I don't know if I've ever talked to you guys about this, but I'm very much like a person that is, I'm very much a high achiever, and there's for a big portion of my life, I would say that I was basically going around like people pleasing and just doing what everybody else wanted me to do, but it wasn't necessarily making me happy. And it literally got to a point where it was so bad that it just left me feeling like really empty and like, what am I doing with my life? And so I've kind of had to take a step back and stuff like that. But I think that like me being such a high achiever has definitely like caused like additional stress in my life. And I think that I'm now realizing like how like toxic like it is to constantly be in like go mode and like high achiever mode. So I'm like learning to be like more gentle with myself and learning to understand that like my worth isn't like defined by like my productivity or like how much I achieve in life. And that's really hard, especially for somebody that is like has gone like all their life doing that. So I just wanted to say that and kind of talk about that a little bit just to get it off my chest, because I feel like, I don't know, like this is kind of my way of like talking to people. I don't really like, I don't know, I just don't really like to talk to people about these things sometimes, but I feel like when I talk to like the camera or like you guys, I feel like it might help somebody else that might be dealing with these types of things. Ugh, and I don't want to start crying. I'm so like, I get really emotional whenever I talk about my mental health and stuff like that. I just hope that like maybe it can help somebody else, or like if you're struggling with those types of things, just know that you're not alone. Sometimes it feels like you are. There are other people and it may resonate with somebody else. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of say that. Okay. Now I'm like, okay. I was like, I just went through like a deep moment that I was talking and I almost started crying, and I'm like, okay, back to normal. So after doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my setting powder. The one I've been loving right now, I'm using lately, is this Huda Beauty one. And this is in the banana bread one. And this is just like the little sample version. And I just like put it on top of like this little thing that I have and I use a powder puff. It does come with a powder puff, but I prefer to use this one because it's just a little bit bigger. And one thing I love about this powder, it is literally so mattifying, and it makes you look like it smooths out like anything that might like an imperfection or anything like that. Just make sure you press it in real good, but it is beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. Once I finish the travel size version, I am going to be buying like the bigger version. And honestly, this might work because I can just go ahead and go in on my whole. I don't normally use this powder to go in on my whole face, but because the foundation is so glowy, I might just go ahead and go in like on the majority of my face to matte this. Yeah, so see how this like, I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. Hopefully you guys can. Hopefully you guys can see how much it does mattify you out. This is like a godsend for like girls that are oily, like just mattes me out. Like having oily girl essentials is like having a good mattifying primer or something that keeps like locked in place your makeup, and having a good like loose powder, either loose or pressed powder that's going to like set your makeup, and then having a good setting spray, and then still having another like mattifying like touch-up powder to put in your bag, and some oil blotting sheets. That's honestly like the best thing you can do as like an oily girl, so your makeup just like stays in place. Okay, love, love, love. It's looking really matte, and I'm putting a lot because it's hot outside and I just don't want my makeup to go anywhere. But yeah, it looks good. I'll give you guys like a final review of everything at the end of what I thought about all of the makeup things. All right, I'll be right back. Sorry guys, so I had to leave and come back because the camera, per usual, like I told you guys, was overheating. So while I was off camera, I just went ahead and did my eyelashes just because I was like, just mascara. And I just went in with the Essence Lash Princess, the False Lash Effect Mascara. I feel like this look kind of granted for me to go in with maybe some falsies, but I didn't really want to go and get some falsies, especially since I told you guys I was originally going to go to the lavanderia, the laundry place, but I think I'm just going to go to Costco now because it's getting kind of late and I need to hurry before Costco closes. So that's why I didn't really want to put some falsies on. But let me go ahead and do my bronzer. And I'm just going to go in with my old ass Too Faced chocolate bronzer. I won't show you guys the packaging because y'all probably will come at me for how old it is. I don't know, is it just me, or like I'm gonna get my money's worth and I'm gonna use my product till it hits pan, like literally till it's done. I don't care how old it is. Like if I had money, I probably, but even then I probably wouldn't. Like I probably would still use all of it. Oh, and I gotta go to Target too. So I gotta go to Costco to get groceries and all that stuff. Then I gotta go to Target because I gotta get like some poop bags for the dogs. And then I also, if we have time, we'll see. We should, but I want to go to the vitamin shop. I want to get a new protein powder or something like that. Cause for like dinner, I always have a protein shake. Typically that's what I have for dinner. Almost, I would say probably like 3 to 4 times out of the week. That's what I have for dinner. And we have this one protein powder that's like the chocolate whey, like those big ginormous bags that you guys get from Costco, but I'm kind of getting tired of the flavor. Like I kind of want a different flavor. I used to have this flavor that tasted like horchata. It wasn't horchata, like it didn't say that, but it tasted like horchata, and I kind of want to see if they have that. Or I saw Karen, I Love Sarai, I don't know if you guys follow her, like this pretty big influencer. She had one where it was like in a red container and it said churro flavor, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want that. So I don't know, I'm gonna go see if they have one just so I can switch it up because I'm getting tired of the same things. Honestly, loving how this makeup look is turning out. I literally like it. Like I said, the eye look is a little dramatic just for like a basic day, but it's cute. It's cute. Maybe I would wear it like on a night out or something. After that, since this palette does have some blushes in here, I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Lush blush, which is like a little bit more of a mauvey, like a little bit more of like a mauvey pale, like very just like skin color blush, just because the eyes are already kind of bright. So ooh, very pigmented. Oh, you can hardly even see it. Oh well, I already put it on. This blush type this blush color, it's good. It was the color Lush blush. It's pigmented. It's just that because, actually no, now that I'm looking at it, I was gonna say it wasn't showing up as much on my skin because I think it's like the foundation's a little tan, but I can see it. You just have to put a lot. They are pigmented. It just depends on the shade that you're gonna use. Like for example, if I would have used like one of the brighter shades, I think it would have popped a little bit more. But because this one's like closer to like my skin color, you do have to put a little bit more. But I like it because sometimes I don't want like a super pink like blush. Like sometimes I do like a very like vibrant pink blush, but when I'm doing like a dramatic or like not a nude eyelid like this, I do want something a little bit more like toned down. Ooh, I love this. This is so pretty. Okay. Oh my god, no! Why did I put blush on? Oh my god, I'm literally forgetting, guys. I put blush on. I think I'm gonna put it on top still. I put blush, but I have a blush that I wanted to try for you guys. Damn. So this is the Foria BYO blush, and this is the color changing blush oil. This is the one where basically you guys put it on. Let me show you guys what it looks like. My brain is literally like all scattered brain because I keep looking at the clock. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go to Costco. But I should have filmed this like freaking after or something so that I wasn't like in a rush or something. This one's basically, I don't know if you guys have seen this on TikTok, where you put it on your skin and it basically like changes to the color of your skin. So I already have some blush on, but let's go ahead and do this and see what happens. I'm just gonna, oh, she pigmented. So I just put some on here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like, oh my god. I put some on and it's so bright. With my skin color, it looks really pink. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's looking really pink. Let me like put some on my nose, or I didn't realize it was gonna be that bright. Whatever. So now we gotta put as much on the other side because I already went in and put. It's actually really, really pigmented. Because of my skin color, it gives me like a nice little like a bubblegum pink like look, I would say. I would say that when it first goes on my skin, it looks really, really bright. And then it like tones down a little bit to like a lighter bubblegum pink, but it's still pretty bright. And maybe it's looking a lot brighter, maybe because of the other blush that I had, but very beautiful. I love this, literally love this. I am gonna press it down a little bit though to see if I can get the color a little less pink, just because I had already put another blush on, so I feel like it's making it look really, really pink. So I'm just gonna go in with the sponge that I had used for my foundation and just kind of tap it in a little bit so that it doesn't look as pink, just because. Okay, now that I've pressed it in, I think it looks a lot better. It looks actually really, really pretty. I'm actually really excited about this, like to keep using this. I wonder what it would look like if I try it without makeup to kind of just give me like a blushy glow. I'm kind of excited and I kind of want to try that. And I put a little bit on my nose too. The last item that I am going to be reviewing is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Palette. Looks like this in the box. So very pretty. I don't know if these are originally to like highlight or if they are more to like the eyes. I feel like they might be a little bit darker for a highlight just for my skin color, but let's try it as a highlight and then kind of see what happens. For the highlight, I think I'm gonna use the middle one. Oh, you know what? It actually doesn't go on super dark, so that's really nice. And it gives me like a nice little glow. I'm not gonna put a whole lot just because I do really like my highlighter to be really beaming and bright, but because the foundation is already glowy, I don't wanna create like too much glow to my face. And then I am gonna grab a little bit though, and I'm gonna put some on my inner corners. I'm gonna use that same middle color. I always love putting like highlighter in my inner corner. Ooh, it's so pretty, the color. They also have like a darker one and a pink one. I think I'm gonna use the darker one more as like an eyeshadow, and then the pink one I might use it like as a blush topper or something like that. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the setting spray, and this is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist up to 16 hours. I've really been loving this as like a drugstore setting spray. It's pretty good. And your girl spritzed the whole lot on my face because, like I said, this foundation was really glowy, so I needed to be hella matte so that I don't look like a frying pan. Then for lips, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Italia Deluxe Natural Lip Liner. I literally love these lip liners so much. They are so freaking creamy. And I don't know if you guys have like a swap meet or anything like that near you guys, but at my swap meet, they sell these for literally only $1. And then last but not least, we're gonna go in with the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. This literally has been a vibe. Like everybody was raving about this on TikTok, and I see what the hype is about. I love this. It gives me like a nice like brown nude lip, very glossy, and I like to wear it with or without makeup. Is a vibe. Lately, I don't know if you guys watch Shoddy Babe, but lately she's been stuck in my head, like all her little sayings and stuff like that. And she has like this thing where she's like,
my buns always becoming late, so I think I have enough time to do my makeup. Anyways, buckle off.
but go off. And like literally that shit has been stuck in my head so much. Like literally I'll be talking, I'll be like, but go off. Okay guys, so this is the final look for the new makeup that I tried on for the couple of products that I was showing you. I'm actually really liking this look. The eye look kind of took a different turn and went a little more dramatic than what I normally wear compared to like my usual like nude look, but I like how it's looking. I like it. Let's kind of go through like a speed review of everything new that I tried on and what my thoughts are and stuff like that really quick. And obviously these are like first impression reviews because as I get more time and I try them more often, you know, my opinion of these things might change. I might love them even more, or I might not like them as much anymore. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, so the first product we tried was the the Power Grip Primer, the one in the pink with the pink solution. I like this. I love this. I feel like it does help. I feel like it's very similar to the blue one I use. So I think I'm gonna like this. You know, it seems, we'll see how long lasting this is, but I think I am going to like this just as much as I like the blue one. The next item that I tried was the Liquid Poreless Hoodie Primer. This, I will be honest, I did not have high expectations considering I had tried their original formula, the one that was in the little circle container that I had showed you guys earlier. This is obviously a different consistency. It's more of a liquidy, but I didn't really feel like it did anything for my pores, just how like the other one I didn't really like it. But I'm gonna keep trying it, give it a couple more tries. I'm gonna try with some of my other foundations and see if maybe it works really good. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on this. Foundation that we tried was the Halo Glow Liquid Filter, the Glow Booster. Like I said, this says that it has like many uses. Some people use it as a foundation, some people use it under their makeup, some people use it as a highlighter. I will say that I don't think this is a good fit for me just because of my skin type. I am a very, very oily girl. So I think this provides what it literally says it's gonna do. It's a glow. I don't know why, honestly, I don't know why I picked it up knowing that I'm really oily. I think it's just everybody was hyping up and I wanted to kind of try it, and I don't regret trying it. I just think that I will probably keep using this. I just have to use a lot of pressed powder to make it matte. But if you are not somebody who minds a lot of glow, or you are not an oily girl, or if you are and you just don't mind the glow, I think this will be a great product for you because it definitely does provide a glow. So if you're looking for something glowy, this is great. What I do absolutely love though is I love this applicator. If we can just get like more companies to use this type of applicator, that would be great because I love that applicator. I thought it was great. The next item we tried was the Foria, the Chemical Reaction BYO Blush Oil. This is beautiful, 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 and it is such a different concept. I love this. I love that like you put it on your skin so it will be different for everyone's, like everyone will have a different color or experience with how they use this. But for me, I love the blush that it created. It was like a bubblegum pink, but it was like to my own skin. Like it wasn't like that very bright bubblegum. I don't know how to explain it. It was just like a hot bubblegum pink, but I loved it. I think this is so cool and I'm excited to continue to get more use out of this. I am going to be trying this without makeup and see how I hope that it gives me like a nice like natural rosy color, if you know what I mean. Last but not least, we had this Cover FX, the Custom Enhancer palette, and this one comes with the colors Candlelight, Sunlight, and Blossom. I used this as a highlighter and I was a little bit scared because I thought the colors looked a little bit dark, so I was scared that they were not gonna look good on my skin, but they actually come on a little bit more sheer, if that makes sense, but it still has a good amount of product. So I'm excited to keep using this, and I'm also gonna try them as shadows and see like with eye looks how they look. So I think this is also really cool. So overall, I feel like the products that I tried were pretty good. You know, I'm pretty excited about these products and I'm excited to continue to use them. I thank you guys so much for joining in and watching this video. If you guys like content like this, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget guys, if you guys are not already subscribed, to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button at the bottom. I would really, really appreciate it. And I would also like to say thank you guys so much. I literally, before I filmed this video, I checked my YouTube and I saw that I had 200 subscribers. And I literally, okay, I know like people are like, yo, it's 200 subscribers, relax. It's not like you have thousands of subscribers, but to me it's pretty cool and it's a big deal because I work really, really hard on these videos, and I just like, I love filming content for you guys, and it's just very exciting to see that people, like not only just myself, watch my videos, you know, there's other people that are watching my videos. So just shout out to y'all. Thank you guys so much for those of you that are subscribed, and for those of you that are not, thank you for clicking into this video, and maybe in the future or right now you might want to subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So I will see you guys next week with another video, guys. Bye.